Serdar's here. It's time for coffee talk. What time is it?
Coffee time.
Get the face. Get in focus. Okay. Serdar, why do you like coffee?
Tastes good. It's not really the only reason.
I don't really need more than that. Gotta get some coffee for coffee talk. I'm almost out.
Nice tasty hot drink.
Ooh, a tasty hot drink. With the whistle blow, with the diner blow your home. Let's see what we can find today. No, thank you. What are we doing? I got the Big Bang.
So we're going with the Pete's Coffee Big Bang. It's a vibrant blast of tropical fruit in a smooth, medium style. A world blend, a brilliant blend created to celebrate Alfred Pete and our 50th anniversary, featuring the exotic fruitiness of Ethiopian supernatural. Obsessed with fresh is Big Bang.
I think they call that TMI.
Shopper's card. Enter your alternate receipt. Thank you.
Late.
9/11, 27. Remember, whoops, shit. Remember the first American Pie? Remember the first American Pie? He's like, Bumblebee, Bumblebee, Bumblebee!
Yeah.
Oh, man, you know.
Okay.
All right, welcome to Coffee Talk.
Welcome to Coffee Talk.
Another edition of your relatively recent tech news, or whatever we end up talking about. Welcome to Not Quite Nerdy, where we do the nerdy stuff so you don't have to. Roll intro. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm your host, Linda Richmond. Okay, first topic up today, a popular one. Folding cellular phone tech. Okay. Topic for today's first discussion. Galaxy Fold.
Very creative name.
I mean, aside from the super imaginative name,
I mean, at least like there was like Surface is, you know, it's a kind of catchy name. It's a Surface. It's kind of techy sounding. iPad. Okay. At first people were
iPod, then iPhone, then iPad. That makes sense.
iMaxi Pad.
Galaxy S1 through 10 now.
Okay, yeah.
Galaxy Fold.
Now Galaxy Fold.
So what's the next one going to be? A Galaxy Fold S Plus?
Unfold.
It'll be the smaller version.
You'll have to, like old flip phones, you'll have to unfold it.
That's what this one should have been called.
Exactly.
To use it, you unfold it. Okay. So, what do you think about the teeny tiny front screen?
I think it's cool because it's like the Razors,
Video
those
of it.
old Razor.
Yeah. It's a
Motorola
little
Razor phone.
So like a lot of
I
people.
loved that on there. You just look at it. It's like you have the clock, you got a little notification, and that's it.
Yeah, and the camera, the back-facing camera, ends up being the front-facing
Right.
camera. So you're actually taking a real selfie with a full-fledged camera. So I like that.
It was kind of janky quality, but I mean, for the time, it was amazing.
No, I mean this new phone.
Oh, the new one.
Galaxy
Oh.
Fold. So if you look at, if I can get any of the videos to play, oh, it won't play videos. Well, it's screen recording probably. So if we can get a picture of the mofo,
For copyright.
of course. Is this the Galaxy Fold? Yeah, this should be it. So if you look,
Yeah.
that. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's not. There's another. How many fucking cameras are on this
Wait.
thing? Well, here's a picture of it. That's the back camera. Oh no, so there is a front-facing camera.
There is, yeah. I
See,
think it's
that's
got the little
stupid.
punch
What they
hole
should
thing,
have
right?
done is, if they're gonna have that tiny of a screen, they should have had the camera module across the bottom maybe, or across the top. And then you have this itty bitty screen, and now you're using a full-fledged real camera to take the back
Yeah.
of your camera, the real camera, and do your selfie images. So that's kind of lame. And then it's got a notch.
Mm-hmm.
Like of all the things they could do, like there's cameras on the front of it and the back of it, and they had to put more cameras on
They
the
had to put
inside
more,
of it,
yeah.
and they couldn't just be a hole punch. So they unveil the hole punch, this magical display that if you're clever the way that Apple was, you make your screensaver dark in the corner.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. The planet.
I mean, come
There's
on.
that one phone that did pretty good with that whole notch thing is, was it LG or someone? It's got the notch just like the iPhone 10 in the middle, but then the sides, like the left and right of it, it darkens, so it looks like it's a chin.
Yeah, you can do that on the
know?
pickle.
Or not a
on the
chin, but,
Pixel. You can do that on the Pickle. You can do that on the Pixel. You can do it. Most of the Android phones have that built in, like a get rid of the notch.
Right.
But no, you know what I think did it best is, oh my gosh, that Pixel 3 XL. It's like twice as thick as the Apple.
Looks like a face looking at you.
It's the OnePlus, and the Essential phones are the ones that did it best. OnePlus 6T. I mean, look at this. Or don't look at it. Right there.
See, that doesn't look bad
OnePlus
at all.
6T. That's almost not noticed. It's not as obtrusive as like a full notch. I even think, honestly, that's a better iteration than the hole punch.
That's better.
The double, anyway. I don't like the double hole punch because this looks like one little tiny bubble. Like,
Right.
At the end of the day, at some point, they're gonna have to get rid of it. And I'm not opposed to taking all of my selfies with the back camera. And I think that it would be easier for them to put a little tiny, just a focusing
small little-
LCD in the middle of the back, or a mirror.
Right.
There's a phone. I don't remember what phone it is. There's a phone that had a little mirror on the back.
Yes, I have I still have it. A really old LG flip phone.
I have the same one.
And
And
there's
it's like all silver on the
small
outside, and
little-
it's blue and has a little screen, and then it has a little circular mirror on the back of it.
Yep.
Think of what they could do. Like, make a mirrored back of the phone, period. Not a glass back with a color behind it, but a full mirrored, like chrome.
That'd be cool, but
with a
it'd probably
glass
get all
back.
Scratched to hell.
No, it'd still be glass covered. Think like an actual
okay.
mirror. There'd be a piece of glass over a chrome silver layer.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, that's the best one. And then, as far as folding phones go, I'm actually tempted to buy the Fold. I'm actually
nice, but it's
thinking
super
about
expensive.
it. It's super expensive. But since I
Ridiculously
rent my
expensive.
phones anyway, what's the difference? So
I had trouble enough paying like what was it, $800 for this S8.
this iPhone 10 was $1,050, I think. I got $999, $949.
That's already getting up there.
But I never pay out of pocket, and I'm used to my payment. It's only gonna go up like $12 a month probably with some kind of deal.
Yeah.
But I mean, we also have a tech YouTube channel now, so
This is true.
how am I supposed to make all the videos of the most expensive phone? And nobody else is gonna buy it. I'm gonna have to buy it, or at least rent it. And so that actually made me think of something. Oh, no, we'll save that for later. So that made me think of something. Verizon recently started doing, speaking of being a tech YouTuber, they started doing a package where they send you a box of stuff. You know those subscription services where you get the pants and the whatever, and if you keep it, they charge your credit card? They started doing that, and you pick a package. So it's either like a home tech package or a cell phone accessory package, and they will literally send you a box. once a month.
Send back what you don't like.
You send it back. You have 14 days to send it back. So you could legitimately try out almost every single thing that they have.
Do you keep any of the stuff?
If you keep it, they charge your credit card.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you sign in. I got invited for it. Totally forgot about it.
Oh, really?
So I don't even know if I'm still able to do it, but.
Dude, yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was super cool of them to
That is
do.
pretty cool.
Because I mean, think about it. Like Amazon and all these other companies, they sell you stuff, they take the return, and they just sell it off used.
Right. Yeah.
They're not even actually keeping any of it. What's it called? Verizon 4000. Oh no, they don't email me very often. Add a smartphone, stay connected. All my bills paid. Introducing TechPack. Be the first to blah 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 blah. Yeah, so it's like not big drones, but like toy drones, smart plugs, boom boxes, headphones, Apple Home Mini, which I have, and we can do a review on how that puppy works.
I wonder how often it is.
That's like a Mophie juice pack. I don't know. Let's learn more. No obligation to pay, but basically you just load a credit card in,
right?
And then whatever you don't keep. So I would essentially have 2 weeks roughly each time to send back the stuff.
No longer available.
Yeah, I didn't sign up fast enough.
Out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very cool though. It's cool to know that these companies are starting to do that. And Amazon actually started advertising to me recently about their affiliate program. So obviously I'm gonna get affiliate links for the channel, everything we post we'll put underneath, but they're actively marketing that now. So they popped up on my Instagram the other day as an ad. Hi, become a part of our, and it's gorgeous, flawless, marketing material and the whole nine. So yeah, it's an interesting world of advertising we're getting into. This, my friend, is the Google controller concept
What the hell
leak.
is that?
So Google is, and they've been talking about it and rumoring about it, and there's no confirmation of any proof. Why do you hate me? This is good images. No confirmation or proof of what it's going to be or how it's going to work, but they have a gaming service, right? So this is the
concept leaks.
This is the elusive concept leak that somebody drew.
Oh my god!
It is an abomination. It is an abomination.
Really does not look ergonomic or anything.
It's legitimately the most uncomfortable looking controller I've ever seen.
Like someone was like at home and they're like, yeah, I need to replace my dying Xbox controller.
Oh my gosh!
Let me 3D print one. And,
oh, these are cool. Is this the new? This is the new controllers for the PlayStation VR, I think.
VR.
Ooh.
That'd be nice.
I'm into that. Okay.
Well,
so,
there's is it Vive? They have like pressure sensitive.
They do.
Those
They're
are
very
amazing.
cool. I love VR. We'll have to do a whole episode about VR. Okay, so Google rumors. I spelled that backwards. Rumors gaming service. Yeah, so they're talking. Yeah, Google Yeti is what it's going to be called. They are going to. So them and Apple both. So this will segue us into the Apple one. Them and Google both are rumored right now to do a gaming service, and they're supposed to launch it at whatever CDC or GDC, Game Developers Con or whatever. But it's going to be rumors have been bubbling over the year about Google's Yeti platform, which could be a Netflix-style gaming streaming service that lets us access tons of AAA games, yada yada yada. The Project Stream is what they're calling the beta version of it, and it is aimed. Is it saying it's aimed at low-end PCs?
Tablets?
I think it's aimed at low-end PCs, is what it says. Yeah, so.
Yeah, because like pre-renders and sends it, streams it.
Yeah, so.
They're all doing it. Microsoft has it. There's this one. Apple's doing it.
Yeah, and so Apple's doing. What were we going to say about the Apple one? So Apple's doing their own cloud gaming service, but that one is specifically gamed. Or
that's phones and tablets and.
Yeah, it's going right at iOS devices, which now will potentially be able to make games like we were talking about earlier. They're saying that the current iPad Pro can reach Xbox One S level of gaming, which is incredible for something that doesn't even have fans in it, like to do that kind of level, but there are no games for us to test this. So again, another potentially empty rumor from Apple, or not rumor, empty, I don't know, whatever, they said it, they done said it. But yeah, so that's kind of weird. There's reports of it, and we have no idea. Although Apple does have a keynote coming up the 25th of this month. I'll probably review that or something. This is going to be an iterative, really, really basic one. This is the one where maybe like the iPad changes a little bit, the regular iPad, the cheaper one. It's rumored that Apple's going to be launching or telling us or whatever you want to call it at this keynote, the iPad Mini 5. So they haven't updated the iPad Mini in like 5 years or something. So it's like 5 generations. It's the best one if you think about it. It's the most portable, it's the smallest. Nice, yeah. But it hasn't had an update. So it's still running iPhone 5S or iPhone 6 hardware.
Oh wow.
So it's got a really old dual core processor that is not hyper-threaded or any of the things that the new, I don't know if they're hyper-threaded, but the new ones are like a 6 core or an 8 core? It's a 6 core. So iPhone 10, 10S, 10S Max, the new A12 Bionic or A11 Bionic, whatever the newest one is in that iPad, is a 6 core. So the Apples are different from the Snapdragons in that they have 2 high performance cores, and then all 4 of the other cores are low power cores. But with Metal, which I think is what, a 7 nanometer process, don't quote me on that, it could be 10. It's a 10 or a 7 nanometer process for their gaming. They have, I think, a 6 core. I think it's a 6 core GPU in devices this big.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's nuts. I mean, the level we're reaching with the technology, I'm sure we'll run out of metals and materials that can even do the things that these are.
Well, apparently we've reached the limits of silicon, or close to reaching the limits of silicon.
You know what's funny is I had been told that and heard that from somebody I knew in the tech world, worked at a computer company or something 5 or 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we still haven't actually reached the limit
maybe
yet,
they
but we're going
intentionally slowed down
Well, you know what may have happened?
to maximize capital.
Yeah, right. Well, here's what I think may have happened. I think that by making everything more powerful per watt has potentially kept us at the same heat threshold or whatever the real threshold is of the silicon, and that may actually be what's kept us from needing to move on to the next thing. Because if you think about it, Intel's keeps going. They go down 3 or 4 nanometers, and all of a sudden we have twice as many cores at the same wattage. All the U chips, all the HQ chips and all that, they're all running the same 15 watt, 5 watt, 25 watt, 65 watt, whatever. And even the, what do I have, the 8700K? 8700K 95 watt chip.
Yeah.
Everything before it, including your 4090 or whatever.
4790. Yeah.
4790, totally overclockable, legit, heavy duty, what is that, dual core quad thread? So old,
No, it's
or is it 4 thread? 4
Yeah, 4 core.
Yeah. So that 5 years ago, 6 years ago comes out, and that's 4 cores, 8 threads, and now we're at the same power output, turbo boosting consistently over 5.25 gigahertz on my particular model at all 6 cores and 12 threads with the same power.
Yeah.
Off 95 watts, and I've done nothing to overclock it except say, hi, go as fast as you can. I haven't changed any of the real parameters of the electronic physical hardware, so that's a 20-minute timer. I hit record, it must stop at a certain point. I'm running out of space. We'll see you guys next week for Coffee Talk. Stay tuned.